That's not my God. I've had people say that they're in a desert season or that God has got them in a desert place in life, kind of like the Israelites. Did you know that God's plan was never to have the Israelites wander for 40 years in the desert? Did you also know that it was a very quick walk from Egypt to the Promised Land, to Israel? You could be done in less than a week. God's plan was never to have them wander through the desert. God, in fact, told them to go in and take the Promised Land. And in Numbers 13 is the story of God telling them to go in and take the Promised Land. And they came back and they said, no, we look like grasshoppers in their sight. So they were wandering in the desert because of disobedience and unbelief. God wasn't just trying to get the Israelites out of Egypt, but he was trying to get Egypt out of the Israelites. He was trying to get unbelief out of them and that slave mentality out of his people because they were more than conquerors. He'd been with them every step of the way. And when he said, go in and take the land, they said, no, we look like grasshoppers in their sight. So if you're in a desert season, don't blame God for that. Maybe it's because there's unbelief or disobedience in your life. And it's time to go in and take your promised land. Something that God said that you could do. You can make it. You're going to do it. You are not a grasshopper. You are more than a conqueror with him. He's a good God, and that's my God. Hey, if you do me a favor and check out this book, Does God Still Heal Today? I wrote this book because I was tired of believing in healing but not seeing it. And this book goes through all the different types of healings. If it's God's will to be healed, it goes through Paul's thorn in his flesh, Job. There's a lot of stories in here. You're going to like this book. If you've ever had questions on healing, why don't you get this book today? It's on Amazon. Also, you can buy it off of my site, RyanEdbergMinistries.com. Go there, purchase this book today. God bless, and thank you so much for supporting.